Hi, my name is Sandy Carter, and IBM's General Manager for the Cloud Ecosystem and a social business evangelist. And welcome to our Coffee Break series highlighting career hacks, how to get ahead in your career by thinking differently as the market had shifted. This is our third in the 5 series, and we're now on to win the hard sale. You've got to show your soft side, really shifting from it's just about the business, only about the business, really looking at the soft side that goes along with that today. Now, if you think about it, this is really opposite thinking to what we've seen in the past. In the past, I've been coached many times, Sandy, it's not personal. Sandy, it's about the business. But in reality, when you get out there and you start interfacing with people, it's really not. It really is about the soft side as well. And the numbers show this as well. If you're looking for a job, for instance, 70% of jobs today are found through networking. They're not found through hard and solid facts and a resume. They're found through people that you know and someone who knows you, who can vouch for you and vouch for who you are. And so by showing that soft side, that making yourself memorable, one of my mentors said to me once, people are not going to remember what you said, but they're going to remember how you made them feel. And I think that's really important. Let me illustrate with a story. I was in IBM and I was asked to take over this new team, and the team had a terrible morale problem and not great business results. So when I came in, I started evaluating what was happening with the team, and I found one issue was lack of communications. So I started a Monday morning staff meeting, got everybody together to communicate. Well, I thought that was a good start, but I thought I also needed to reach each individual person individually to inspire them. And so since I love quotes, it's one of my favorite things, I decided I was going to pick out a personal quote for each member of my team every week. Now this took a lot of time. So after I had done that for 3 weeks in a row, I was sitting in my office. Now this was when offices had doors, not like today's open spaces. And I was sitting there, this very large gentleman on the team, he was 6'3". He comes into my office, slams the door, and says, "Sandy, we don't like the quotes. In fact, they're really girly girl, and most of your team are guys, so please stop doing the quotes." And I said, "Well, can we talk about it?" And he said, "No," and he walked out, slammed the door behind him. So I thought to myself, well, I could say, yeah, this is really a soft thing, right? We're not looking at hard numbers of the team. But instead what I did is I said, you know what, I am girly girl, and I do like this. I think it's inspirational, so I'm going to continue it. So I did continue it, and at that time I won one of the People Management Awards for that work with my team. But the big aha for me came about 15 years later, when that gentleman who had slammed the door in my office invited me to his retirement luncheon. As I entered the room, I was seated beside his wife at the table of honor. And so I introduced myself and I said, "Hi, I'm Sandy." And she goes, "Oh, I know you. You're the woman with the quotes." I was like, "Oh, yes, I know that your husband hated those quotes." And she said, "What are you talking about?" "Actually, my husband has a shoebox, and every quote that you gave him each week he put into that shoebox, and he saved them, and he even used them and pulled them out after you were his manager." So I thought, wow, what a great lesson. Great lesson here being that you do have to show your soft side to get that great win. In fact, I think showing your soft side sometimes is about telling stories and not just going after the numbers. One of my favorite quotes, speaking of quotes, is, "Tell me the facts and I'll believe. But if you tell me a story, it will live in my heart forever." So showing your soft side means learning skills that are collaborative. It means focusing on some of the value where those skills are exercised, like maybe design, which is so hot today. It means showing personal interest in people, authentic interest in people, and doing stuff that's nice without expecting something in return. I think that showing your soft side today does help you to win more of those hard sales. My name is Sandy Carter, and this has been our Coffee Break.